the freedom of one individual to smoke must never come at the expense of another person's health. That is the balance this legislation seeks to achieve, Mr. Speaker. Some have suggested that designated smoking areas or ventilation systems provide sufficient protection. Unfortunately, decades of scientific evidence have shown otherwise. Ventilation systems remove odors. They do not remove the toxic chemicals contained in tobacco smoke. Separate smoking rooms reduce visibility. They do not eliminate exposure. The only measure consistently shown to protect workers and the public is the creation of completely smoke-free indoor environments. That is why this bill adopts that standard.
The bill creates extensive enforcement powers. Authorized officers are empowered to inspect premises, seize products, examine records, collect samples, and conduct investigation. As the member from Orange Walk East, outlined very carefully, laws without enforcement is a mere suggestion. We agree with that. The obvious question then is, does the ministry currently possess sufficient personnel, financial resources, and technical capacity to effectively enforce these provisions?
I, of course, stand to give full support to this tobacco control bill. The minister has given a very comprehensive overview, and we thank him and his team for bringing this bill today, and we're very, very grateful that we've seen every single aspect of it. I give my full support.
Mr. Speaker, I guess all has been said basically, especially in that brilliant presentation that the Minister of Health and Wellness said. And I believe that I want to reach an angle in support that, to start off, that I am here not standing as someone that said that never did try a cigarette. I will tell you that I still do occasionally smoke a cigarette now and again in social settings. I do. But it's a message also to them, to those that are in that kind of setting that, sometimes a cigarette or a cigar, everything legal. But because I think, Mr. Speaker, I'm here recognizing my personal choice. It is a personal choice. But as an elected representative, I also recognize responsibility as an elected person. And it's about, Mr. Speaker, to make it clear, and I believe this firmly, and it is clear that this bill does not criminalize smokers, nor does it take away the freedom. Making it clear, it does not take away the freedom of adults to make legal decisions. What it does, this bill establishes reasonable safeguards to protect our children, our workers, and our public, and of course, indeed, the harmful effects of tobacco. But, Mr. Speaker, supporting this bill is not about judging those who smoke, but it is about balancing individual freedom with our collective responsibility to protect public health.